Welcome everybody to another video. In this video, I'm pretty excited to show you guys something really cool, something really exciting. If you guys are into AI and messed around with ChatGPT and you like ChatGPT, this is the next best thing. I haven't really tested it out, but this is the competitor to ChatGPT. This is the Google Bard. Now, Google has been messing around with AI for many years. The problem with Google is they take a very long time to ever roll anything out. Their problem was ChatGPT beating them. So right now, this is a AI, a chatbot that's almost identical to ChatGPT. They train around the same amount of data. And remember, Google has limited resources, right? It can get as many servers and GPUs. It can train as many models as it wants. It has the resources and money to do it. ChatGPT was a smaller company, didn't have all the resources. They needed help from Microsoft to even get the ball rolling. So they both have a competitive edge. The only competitive edge that ChatGPT has right now is that it's been out first. Google has the manpower and resources to beat them out. So let's test it out. So let's see how Bard performs. All right, so on the bottom here, it's similar to ChatGPT, but it's got its Google simplicity flair. I like it. So let's try something. Write a Python code to say hello. I said write a Python code to say hello. It's a simple code. See how fast it does it. Wow. It's even faster than ChatGPT 4.0 or 3.5. It was pretty quick. And it's correct. I'm looking at the code right here. This is correct. We don't really need to run it. It's a simple code. We're going to try some more code to see if it works. Then we'll try some other stuff. On the left here, it's got a few different buttons. One for resetting the chat. So if we click on this, click on reset, it'll reset the chat. So it's similar to ChatGPT's. But I like Google's is better. I mean, ChatGPT is pretty cool. I love it, But I do prefer this UI and this design. It's pretty cool and sleek. So you have other buttons here. You got frequently asked questions, update, help and support, Bard activity. You click on the Bard activity here, and that's pretty much it. So now we're going to write a few more lines of code. So let's ask it to write a few more lines of code. Write So I asked it to write Python code to create a 3D tic-tac-toe game. Let's see how fast it does it. Way faster than ChatGPT 3.0 and 4.0. So we're going to test it out right now. Let's look at the code first. It was really quickly. I mean, it doesn't do that line by line thing that ChatGPT does. It just gives you the code all at once. I do prefer this. I hate looking at the lines. I hate looking at lines going by. I rather just see the end product pop into existence without waiting line by line. Line by line thing again is annoying. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy this. Is there a copy button here? Yes, there is. Or is there a copy button here? I don't see a copy button here. That's gonna be annoying. So if there's no copy button here, I mean, it's not the end of the world. This is an experimental version again. What we can do is, oh yeah, there's one at the bottom. All right, so there is a copy button, but it was at the bottom, so you just got to get used to that. Copy this. I'm going to open Visual Studio Code. I set it up already so that when we test out the code, it's ready. All we have to do is copy and paste. So let's just paste the code here, hit save. And I know there are some packages you need to install. I have those packages already installed, so I don't need to install anything. So I hit save. Let's hit run. See what happens. There is an error, so let's just copy the code again. We should be able to copy this code, right? This error, and paste it on to Google Bard's thing here, and it should give us a fix. Let's see how long it takes us to give us a fix. It just rewrote the code basically. It said, "I apologize for the error. The continue statement is only valid inside a loop." So it wrote an error earlier, so it gave us the updated code very fast, very fast. I hate waiting for code to write. Let's delete this stuff here. Let's paste the new code. Let's delete this. Well, let's delete this again here. Delete. Paste the new code. Hit save. And hit run. Oh, we got an error here again. Copy. Let's There's something's wrong here. Let's just paste this again. The code did not work. I don't know what it's doing. It's just copying and pasting the original code again. Let's test it out here. And let's paste it. Let's delete this and paste. Hit save. It's not going to work. So, all right. So Google failed. All right. So Google's coding fails. It's very fast. It looks cool, but their code does not work. And I tried pasting the error message a few times, and Google couldn't figure it out. It just pasted the original code. So Google does fail the coding challenge for now. But again, this is the experimental version. It's probably just the beginning, and they're probably going to tweak it up, get it to work properly. So let's try something else. We're going to hit reset. I'm going to hit reset over here. Let's just reset this. Let's try other things. What ChatGPT was good at is like writing stuff for you. So I'll ask it to write a short story about a random thing. Write me a short story about Goku from Dragon Ball Z going to the mall. So I asked it to write a short story about Goku from Dragon Ball Z going to the mall. See how fast it writes it. So Goku was bored. He had been training for hours. He was starting to get restless. He decided to go to the mall to see if he could find something to do. When he got to the mall, he was amazed by how big it was. There was many stores. He didn't know where to start. He decided to just wander around and see what he could find. All right, this is pretty cool. I mean, it's original. It created its own thing. It was able to create its own thing. It wasn't a story that it just found off the internet. It actually created its own thing from thin air, and it was pretty quick. So I believe Google gets the point as well for being creative and being able to write creatively. So what I'm going to do is, if you ask ChatGPT, can you write a computer virus? It would tell you that it's not part of its it's not ethical and it can't do it, right? But I'm just curious to see what the Bard says. I'm just going to ask it the question. I'm not going to ask it to write any code. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say, are you able to write code to create a computer virus? Are you able to write code to create a computer virus? I am able to write code to create a computer virus. However, I will not do so. I am not programmed to harm people or their properties. I only program to help people and make their lives better, which is cool. I agree. You should never create viruses to mess up people's computers. Viruses are horrible, horrible things. But it's interesting. I mean, I know in the beginning of ChatGPT's iterations, like the first few iterations of ChatGPT, they were able to write viruses. Then they did their own coding where they stopped people from doing that, like adding like stop words. And I mean, the people were smart and figured out a way to get around that by not calling it a computer virus and just calling it something else. So it was interesting and funny. But I guess Google doesn't want to mess around, and they want to release a product that's not able to harm other people's or other businesses' computer. All right, we're gonna try one final thing. I know chatbots are horrible at math. ChatGPT was horrible at math. Let's see if Bard can do some simple math. What is 5 plus 5? What's 5 plus 5? Equals 10. All right, simple. List all the prime numbers from 1 to 1 from 1 to 500. I asked it to list all the prime numbers from 1 to 500. Let's see if it does it, and let's see how fast it does it. I'm unable to help. I am only a language model, and I don't have the ability to process and understand that. So yeah, again, AIs and chatbots and large language models have a problem when it comes to math. They're great at doing everything else, but when it comes to logical math, they fall behind. So both ChatGPT and Bard can't do simple math, so it's expected. All right, so guys, this is pretty much it for this video. If you're interested in messing around with Bard, I'll leave a link to the waiting list. All right, guys, so if you like the video, please give me a like. If you want more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. I am Rustim from Rustim Tech. Thank you guys for watching. See you. Bye.